Covers PH.
Hello, welcome to this another tutorial video. All throughout this tutorial video, I will be demonstrating how to build a simple database using SQLite and then later on retrieving and printing the database in our browser. So what is SQLite? SQLite is a relational database management system based on the C programming library. We will be using SQLite in building our simple database and then retrieve, manipulate, or store in that database by executing SQL commands. Okay, I hope you guys are ready with your computer to build our simple database and then our PHP script. So we have this table, name, section, central, and then in the table we have 4 fields: the ID field, the name field, the age field, and the grade. And then we have a total of 5 rows: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then out of the 4 fields we are going to select our primary key. So we have selected ID as our primary key. Why? Because ID is unique. Inside the ID field we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means the data are not repeated. So when selecting our primary key, the data must not be repeated. For example, 1, 2, and then another 2, that is forbidden. So the data should be unique. And now to finally commence our database, I hope you have already installed with you SAMP, which will be our local web server. So instead of using a remote server, SAMP can be used as our local web server, used in developing our web page. Now click SAMP and then it will take you to the SAMP control panel. And there you can see the start buttons. Start those buttons, all of them. And then you can see the status. They are running already. And then to finally build our first database, click the shell, the one with the red color, and then there you go, and the shell. We wanted to change our current directory. We want to change it to the htdocs directory, where we will be putting our database and then our PHP script. To do that, just type cd space c column / samp / htdocs and then enter that, and then there you go, you're now in the htdocs directory. And then I want to make another folder inside that directory. To do that, type md space and then the name of the folder. For this I choose section central and then hit enter, and then there you go. To check if the command was successful, let's check the directories inside the folder. Just type dir and then hit enter, and then there you go, we see the section central folder. Okay, I think it's fine. And then finally build the database name. To do that, just type SQLite 3 space and then the name section central.sq3 and then hit enter, and then it will take you to the SQLite version. That means the command was successful. And then we want to create our first table inside our database. So the SQL command is create space database table, and then the name of the table. For this, we choose students as our table name, and then inside the table we have our fields, the ID fields, the name fields, the name field, the age, and then the grade, with our ID as our primary key. And then we have the properties like integer, text, and then integer for the rest. Okay, I think that's okay. And then always remember to end the SQL commands with a semicolon, and then hit enter, and then there you go. If there's no error, then that means it's successful. And then we want also to put information inside the fields or the rows. To do that, we execute the insert command. So you can see the first line, insert space into, and then the table name, which is students, space values, and inside that values we have the numbers for our ID, the names, the age, and then the grade. So after each line of commands terminated by a semicolon, you have to hit enter. You can type it all and then hit enter. No, you can't do that. After each line, you hit enter. Now, after completing inserting the data into our fields or our rows, we are now ready to retrieve everything inside the table. So our command to retrieve, one example, is to retrieve the grade greater than 85. So the command is select asterisk from students grade, and then the condition, which is greater than 85, and then hit enter. Remember, the semicolon always terminate with a semicolon. And then after hitting enter, there you go. You can see the result. So we have 3 results for that: 1, 2, and 5, which is Nelson, Dennis, and Ray. So you can see, you can check the grades if it's greater than 85. So 98 is greater than 85, 88, and so with another 88. Okay, you're good to go. Okay, and now we are already here. I hope you have your text editor. If you didn't have a text editor like this one, which I'm using, it's Sublime Text, you can just use Notepad or anything. It is simple text editor. So you can see this is our PHP script. You can read. In the first line we have selected section sample.sq3 as our database, which we will be querying. That means we will retrieve information from that database. So the specific query command is select from students under the age field, and then the condition is the result should be everything greater than 20. So the result will be echoed through the echo script, and in the result will be the name, the age. So we only have two fields for the result. It will be echoed, and then the result will be printed in the browser. Okay, I think we are ready to save our script. Save the script and then save it in the section central folder, and then I name the script as students.php, and never forget to change the extension name to that .php. Okay, save, and then you can see our folder. We only have 2 files inside the folder, and that's all. That would be all the files we have. Okay, next, open your browser. If you have Chrome or if you have Mozilla Firefox, you can use them, and then type in the path that you see in the search bar. So that is localhost / section central / students.php. So it's basically accessing the file path, and then if you hit enter, there you go. That is the final result of the PHP code. So everything, all the rows, the names with the age greater than, what was that? Okay, so that's it. We have 4 results. So I hope you already have an idea on how to build a simple database and then retrieving the database using PHP and SQL commands. Thank you for watching. See you in our next videos.